joints took a dive.
I used to be taller.
Lisa, I look like an old English lady.
Hard.
Why are people so obsessed with women's bodies?
I love to dance and I'm not obsessed.
Dance is passion, creativity, joy, angst.
I never knew in my early 50s that I'd get to do this again. I thought, oh, that's over.
It's who we are. It's the coming into the space, interacting with one another, the connections, the relationships.
Sometimes I come in here and I'm stiff here or I hurt there.
It's hell. My body is, it's constantly giving me another surprise. And even today there's a new thing happening.
I'm limited in my capabilities, but I'm trying to explore everything I can do from the knees up.
Shifting from thinking of coming in as an individual dancer to really learning and just really embracing the group.
For me, when I hear music, I want to move. It's almost like the pain recedes and I get caught up in just moving.
Let out all your ugly, gross sounds. Freedom again.
You might be older and you might have some difficulties with your body, but that doesn't stop you from dancing.
It's an exploration of self as well as having this wonderful connection with the group and the bond we've created, but it's also just getting to know yourself better.
We've been together for 3 years with Naomi.
She's our guide into this beautiful journey that we've
It
done.
needs to be way more in your body, or else it seems like, why did they all of a sudden lose their body?
Yeah, all of a sudden.
And she has to deal with a lot of different personalities, and every single dance lesson is like a gift.
And remember that it's always the people from the back coming around, and you take as wide of a circle as you need to. And here we go, we circle around and out.
It was a big learning curve for me initially to watch the other dancers, to be aware of the other dancers, and make them part of my dance as well as the dance for the whole ensemble.
It can be a challenge, so I've had to embrace that. Okay, this is improvisational. That means you have to come up with the idea.
How to explore in new places, how to think, well, what happens if I lead with my elbow instead of my hand? What happens if my head calls the shots?
Contributing, connecting. It's a sense of accomplishment when you finally have arrived at doing a performance.
Storming as in like brainstorming, except this is body storming.
Learning about dance and the different components and ways to work with each other.
So it's kind of the growing pains of developing a piece.
To the point where we're performing, which is the name of the piece.
You go down and you go out into the world as you breathe in, and you exhale and you go into our bubble. We're really used to dancing together in our own little safe bubble, which is that studio. In this next run, to let other people into our bubble. It's got to expand.
think it went very well. I was in most of the places I was supposed to be, and I had a lot of fun.
I think it was great. I think it was the most fun, warmest performance that we've done.
Fantastic. You know, it's a good way to share and to create together.
We enjoy ourselves. We are invigorated and supported, and there's a lot of hugs.
I think it's a great privilege to come to dance at this point in my life. A real privilege.
I think it's uplifting, you know, because you think I can dance forever or as long as my body will allow me to.
Our love and caring for each other is way more important than trying to be the star of a performance.
The piece and everything that we're doing is about, you know, the fact that we are celebrating these mature bodies, no matter what their size, no matter what age. Like we're in a different prime of our life.
It's physical, it's cognitive, it's creative, it's cultural, and it connects people to each other and the community. And I don't think it gets much better than that.
I just absolutely love it. That's the simple answer.
It's my greatest joy.
This is my home. This is where my heart is.
It makes me feel alive and good and young.
It's been a real freeing experience, and I think that's the very best thing about it.
And shoulder to shoulder for versions 2.